Hello. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Tiffany Lynette. If you are returning, welcome back, and thank you guys for tuning in. So I just recently went viral for a video that I made on TikTok. It will be placed right here or somewhere, I don't know. But so I'm just gonna tell the story time about it. It has only been a couple of days, but I do have a lot of memory issues, so that I'm not forgetting what happened that night, because I'm just trying to push it out of my mind. I'd rather, let you guys in on what happened and explain everything. So, as you guys can see from the title, I was drugged. I was roofied at Prospect Park here in Houston, here in my, town that I live in. I mean, I can just tell you guys the story. So it was just a regular little night. Me and my guy decided to go out for a night, just for some fun. We had just came from a party. We had been saying how we wanted to start going to different clubs, trying different things, just getting out of the house, because we be in the house like 24/7, So, well, it's about to be 24/7 now. But so we ended up finding Prospect Park. I've heard a lot about Prospect Park. I was always hearing the name, so I'm like, it was only like 5 minutes away from the place that we were at, so I'm like, why not? We get there or whatever, it's pretty crowded, it's jumping, that's we made us excited, we wanted to stay. Get in there, and it's this table, it's these, it's the 3 bar stools at the table, and it's these other ladies at the other end, and I'm like, hi, is anyone sitting here? Is it okay if we sit here? She's like, yeah, go ahead. She's like, you guys want drinks? And me being me, I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, never freaking again. Anyways, so she gets us these drinks or whatever. My guy, he doesn't really like the drink that she gave us. So he drinks like, okay, so the cup is like this big. He drank about that much, and then I finished it for him, plus on top of mine. So I don't know if she only put it in my drink or if she put it in both drinks, but I drank majority of both drinks. So after about 10 minutes after drinking the drink, you guys know me. If you know me, if you watch me regularly, then you guys know I am a goofball, especially out in public, like at like a club event. I'm jumping, I'm twerking, I'm dancing, I'm doing everything. And at first it's video evidence that I was on that at first. But after these drinks, I just felt like down. Like I didn't feel like doing anything. I didn't feel like being there anymore. I wasn't myself. My guy realized this, and he was like, hey, you ready to go? I'm like, yeah. So come to find out, I figured this out later, but my guy told me that the lady, before we leave, while we were walking out, she's gonna say oh, be careful, don't get her pregnant tonight, don't have too much fun with her. I wish he would have been said that. We would have been knew what the heck was going on. But anyways, we get home or whatever, and I just start feeling like freaking drained. Like, I feel freaking drained, So I thought that I went to sleep. That's what I remember doing. I remember going to sleep, calling it the night. But my guy, he told me, and he told the hospital, that I didn't go to sleep, that me and him had a whole conversation, that I was just up and I was talking, but I wasn't myself. He could tell that I wasn't myself. Then he proceeds to say that when we were about to finally go to sleep, I started having like a seizure, and I started shaking really bad. I couldn't speak, I couldn't say anything. So all I remember is the ambulance coming, and I remember a little bit from my room. In my room, I remember trying to tell them that I didn't want to go to the hospital. I hate hospitals. So I remember trying to get these words out of my mouth, but I can't speak. I can't form words. I can't, get it out of there. So I'm like, like I'm breathing hard. I'm, trying to blow out my nose, like to get somebody's attention, to let them know I do not want to go to this hospital. But I can't talk. So next thing I remember, I guess they, put me on the stretcher or whatever. They took me downstairs. The next thing I remember is waking up in the ambulance. And I was just confused as ever, like, what am I doing here? Why am I here? I don't want to be here, this, that, da, 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 da. So my guy, he starts asking me, like, do I remember anything, you know, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, I don't. I'm like, I don't remember anything, you know what I mean? I'm like, the last thing I remember is me falling asleep. Then I start just thinking, like, I'm just thinking about it. And I said, I really, at this moment in the ambulance, I can't talk. I can't really talk for real, but I'm able to get out a couple of words, okay? So I'm like, the lady. That's what I kept saying, the lady. So my guy, he's like, the lady? What are you talking about? I'm like, the lady. You know, I'm saying this and I'm trying to like get it out and I'm trying to like form my words to tell him that I know what's going on, because that's the thing. Okay, so with me, y'all know I'm a drinker. I'm always making drink videos. I'm always, you know, I'm a drinker. So I know how it feels to be drunk. I wasn't drunk. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, that lady put something in my drink, okay? Anyways, so he's like, okay, you know, we'll figure it out. When you can talk more, you can explain it more. Because I really can't get the words out. So he still don't know what the heck I'm talking about or trying to say. So he's like, okay, I'm going to follow you guys to the hospital, you know, this, that, and the third. Now, before I continue, I just want to let it be clear that I feel weird. I've still been feeling weird, but I'm just trying to get back to being myself because I know I have a career to uphold. I can't afford to take any time off. So he follows us in the truck. Now, before we get down, I remember him telling the ambulance that I do not have insurance. And in Texas, if you live in Texas and you do not have insurance, they show it. They make sure that you know that you don't have insurance. So the whole ride to the hospital, I'm trying to get the nurse's attention that's behind me. Okay, I'm laying down. I'm trying to get his attention. He's sitting behind me somewhere. And all I hear is freaking TikTok just scrolling, you know what I mean? And I'm trying to get this man's attention. I'm trying to like let him know that I'm not okay right now and you're not even paying attention to me. So that was red flag number one. So I'm like, as soon as I get to the hospital, I just want to tell my guy that I want to go home. You know, I don't want to be here. I'm like, we'll figure out what the heck's going on with me at home. They're not going to treat me how I need to be treated, you know? So we get to the hospital and they are so rude. I have never been to a hospital with people who were rude. Like, I don't know why. I just thought that wasn't a thing. I've heard stories and stuff, but I just didn't think that was real. You know what I mean? Like, to be treated like total crap and you're in the state of full vulnerability. You know what I mean? I'm literally, you guys witnessed me have a seizure. You witnessed me not okay. You see that I'm not in my right headspace and you guys are being rude as fuck to me? Okay, anyways, they're just being really rude and they're really not asking me any questions. They finally take us to one of the rooms or whatever, and the nurse comes and they're treating me as if I'm drunk. That's exactly how they were treating me. I know how they treat patients who are drunk. They just let them sleep it off until the next morning. That's how they were treating me. I'm literally telling this nurse that I at the hospital, when I get there, I can't move my arms. I can't move my legs. Like, I can feel my legs and my arms, but I can't move them. And I'm steady trying to tell this nurse this, and he's like, oh, she's just drunk. Oh, she's just drunk. Like, you're fired. They didn't really pay attention to me. No doctor ever came to see me, nothing. Like, they sat me and my guy in a room and basically like just left us there for 5 hours. Not saying anything to us, not making sure I was okay, anything. So then they took my blood and stuff, they took my pee, they did all of that stuff. And then that's when they made us wait in this room for 4 hours to just sit because they thought I was freaking drunk, okay? So after those 4 hours, the doctor comes in and he's like, here's your papers, you know, everything's fine, this, that, and the third. I said, everything's fine. I said, I know what it feels like to be drunk. I'm not drunk. I wasn't drunk. I'm like, there is something wrong. Like, why did I have a seizure? Like, what was the cause of my seizure? What was found in my bloodstream? Oh, we didn't check your bloodstream. Nothing was found. You know, you're fine. You can go home. It's morning time by then. So my guy, he's like, you know, do you want to go to a different doctor or do you want to just go home? I said, no, I'm like, I want to go to another doctor because I want to figure out what's in my body. I'm like, because I know for a fact that I didn't just react for no reason. You know what I mean? We ended up going to a clinic, and the clinic ended up telling me that I did have roofies inside of my system, a large amount. and that's what was causing my memory loss. And that's the thing, I already suffer from memory loss. I do suffer from memory loss, but I know for a fact that when it comes to drinking, it doesn't do that. I wasn't myself. You get what I'm saying? I was not Tiffany. I was not my happily bubbly self. And for me to be having a seizure and not be able to even fucking talk, you get what I'm saying? Like, I can't even form words out of my mouth in order to speak to y'all and tell y'all what's going on with me. And then the doctor, Methodist, I'm calling y'all out. Houston Methodist, y'all told me that nothing was in my system, that I was fine, that nothing happened. Do you know how much that hurts me? I'm sorry. I'm trying so hard to just feel normal again. And I know my guy is probably going to get irritated with me. And I know my friends are probably going to get irritated with me. But I'm literally terrified of life right now. Like, I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to speak to anybody. Anybody who knows me knows I smoke weed. I haven't smoked. I haven't drank. Like, I don't feel like myself anymore. And I just want to let everybody know, because I'm about to start crying. I don't want to cry on camera. I'm not like that. But I just want to let everybody know that if you're ever in this situation, I feel for you. Like, before this, I didn't think, I knew roofies and stuff was real, and I know people get drugged, but you just never think that type of thing is going to happen to you until it does. And I'm so messed up right now. Like, y'all, you know, and then right after you guys seen that my car had broke down, like right after coming from the hospital or from the clinic, my car broke down. Like, but like I said, like I've been saying in my comments, I know that God has a plan for me. And I know that I have a blessing coming, and that's all that this is. This is why I'm having so many trials and tribulations. So basically, I'm going to end this video here. Please just pray for me, and please watch out. If you're going to drink pre-game, make sure that you buy your own bottle. Make sure that you trust the person, whoever is getting your drink, or make sure that you're getting it strictly from the bar and not from another person that you don't know. Just please, please, please be safe, because it's not cool out here. It's no joke. It's not fun. I'm literally fucking terrified. Like, I was supposed to go to Mardi Gras next month. I'm not going. I refuse to fucking go. I don't mean to be like, you know, SpongeBob, but indoors, indoors, indoors. Take it away, Penny. I'm terrified of life right now. I really am. You just never think that kind of thing is gonna happen to you until it does, like I said. And just pray for me. I'm getting through it. I just want to be back normal. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate all of the love that I'm receiving, all of the positive messages. And yeah, bye. Breathe in some love.